MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the New York Giants. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. A first down carry for Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches, so as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterback shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They'll look to throw here. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Wide open receiver complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And they run the option on 2nd down. 6 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down. Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. Does those set up 3rd and manageable?
And every play that's run, if it's blocked perfectly and executed perfectly, it's set up to go for a touchdown, right? But I like the way you described that one. Just get into a 3rd and manageable, nice decision-making, and took care of the football.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man, Slayton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards and a Giant 1st down.
10 at the 33-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. Stops short of the 25, but that 2nd effort got him a couple extra. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. A 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
Gets this one to Juszczyk.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently. They do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And they'll run it here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on fourth down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have, because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on fourth down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Second.
Here on EA Sports.
End of the first quarter with the score Niners 10, Giants 3.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Complete to
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1st and 10.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Now Saquon Barkley. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 13 yards. Good. This is Barkley. It's a 7-yard carry to set.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On second down, here's the option. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
San Francisco.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's taken down inside the 30. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a...
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Xavier McKinney. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle made at about the 38. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Barkley. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
The ball carrier.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the run, it's Barkley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Good for a Giants first down.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball and pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Giants. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Dre Greenlaw on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 20-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Two yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Saquon Barkley.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Back to throw here. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle, and that slices the lead down to 17-10. The return man is Hill. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on fourth down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Jabril Peppers deep to receive. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
14. And the 49er 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 7.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
That's complete left side to Shepard. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Sterling Shepard.
The Giants send out their punter now. We have him. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
With the score, Niners 7.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
At the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Number 30.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Another carry.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Up 2nd and 10. At the Giants' 31-yard line.
Now a throw left sideline. Here's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, 49ers.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
The pass.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
At the 6-yard line.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers.
San Francisco.
Brandon Ayuk hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have moved out in front. And his kick is good. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
For a Giants first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
4-yard line. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're... It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
24 yards.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 43-yard line. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding clock.
It's a gain of 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Brandon. Ayuk, the one he was looking for. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Dalvin Tomlinson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Is good.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And oh, he coughed it up. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
San Francisco.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
He was brought down at the
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a handoff looking right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And that will be incomplete.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
A 47-yard.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
34. Giants.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Their own 25-yard.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
For the point after.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis.
interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
57, Mike, 57.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it is incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
The ball carrier.
But obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Number 30.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 30.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
His throw incomplete. Drew Sample, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Harrison Smith on the coverage.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Are you serious?
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Is good.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
For a giant
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
39-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This one hauled in by Sample. Not much there, only a yard.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Defensively.
Back to throw again. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
4 yards.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Now, hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
For the running back.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be getting a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
At the Giants' 32-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing.
Yeah, I use a dub. I'ma win. I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Turn the knob, can't resist. I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it festival. Then I did the dash, can I catch me roll? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me roll? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself. It's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this.